women I talk to say the same thing. I just need more clarity. But what I'm seeing is something different. It's not a lack of clarity, it's that the framework you've been using to make decisions no longer fits the person you've become. The way you chose your work before, what you prioritized, how you measured success, what you optimized for, all made sense at one point. But if you're still using that same framework now, it's going to feel like you're stuck, even when you're not. So, why does this feel so confusing? This is where things get subtle, because from the outside, it looks like hesitation, indecision, overthinking, maybe even a lack of direction. But internally, it feels very different. You're trying to make decisions about a next chapter using a system that was designed for a previous version of you. And that creates friction because the inputs have changed, but the lens has not. You see, most high achieving women built their careers using a very specific construct. It was based on progression, recognition, achievement, external validation, clear next steps. You knew what success looked like. You knew how to get there, and you were good at it. But that framework is designed for structure, hierarchy, and defined paths. So when you reach a point where you want more autonomy, more meaning, more intentional use of your time and energy, that same framework stops working. Not due to a breakdown in the system, but because it was never designed for what you want now. So what's happening now is a shift in how you relate to your work. You're no longer asking what's the next step, you're asking what actually fits. You're no longer optimizing for advancement. You're starting to optimize for alignment and impact. And that requires a completely different way of thinking because there isn't a predefined path. There isn't a clear model to follow, which is why you can feel like you've lost clarity, when in reality, you've outgrown the structure that used to provide it. Now, this is where self-leadership comes in, not in a performative way, but in a very real, grounded way. It's the ability to make decisions without a clear external roadmap, trust your own assessment of what fits, define value on your own terms, and build something that reflects who you are now. Instead of trying to translate yourself into something that already exists, this is a different kind of leadership, and it requires a different kind of clarity. So if you're feeling like you need to figure things out before you move, you might not need more clarity. You might need a new way of making decisions altogether, one that matches where you are now. This is the work I do inside Beyond, helping women take everything they've built and create structure around it in a way that actually fits. If this resonated with you, click below to subscribe, and I'd love to hear what part of this shift you're in right now.